Hey guys, Crypto794 here, back for more pickups. Why? Because I talk about them, my experiences, and so on and so forth, if I haven't played them yet or not. Now, first off, which I'm going to have to get this, to be fair and honest, I have beat this game before, but I just bought the game for collector's sake. When I beat it, I borrowed it from a buddy. Really got to get more in contact with him, but he's been working third shift. Anyways, Super Mario 64. I really should have owned this game a very long time ago. I mean, the damn thing's not hard to find. Worth the only cost was like $20, which for most games like this, that's actually pretty norm if you ask me. Some people would say that's a little expensive, but I ain't that cheap. I like collect old games because they're cheap and fun, but that's beside the point. Now, a lot of people would like freaking bitch to hell. Seriously, they would bitch me out for just buying this, but I bought this for the Dreamcast. Unreal Tournament. Why would people whine at me for this? Because the PC version is better, because control-wise it's better to use. Yeah, there's mouse keyboard, but the thing is about Unreal Tournament for the Dreamcast, everything about it's alright. And actually, to be honest with you, what they fixed in there, and I like, they use an auto aim system, which Quake doesn't do. This is something that fixes it. That's why I kind of like Unreal Tournament better than Quake. Now, to be honest with you, you can't. There is a minus. You can't really make your own control scheme, from what I've noticed. Just like in Quake, that's something I will say is kind of a minus. So when you do the controls on here, it'll feel ass backwards to you. I guarantee it, because it's not bad. I can play it. It's very playable, but for guys out there like hardcore shooters, if you're into old school games and a fan of shooters, I would advise this. But if you're a fan of shooters in general, I would approach this one with caution. I mean, it's a good game. Graphically for the time was actually pretty good. But here's another one. I wanted this game for a while because I've heard it's basically a hack and slasher, and that would be sort of the Berserker. Now, don't ask me why. I've been getting a lot of freaking games in with no cases or anything. The game works. I tested it out. I was worried the stupid thing wasn't going to work because it looked like crap at first, but honestly, it works pretty well. From what I heard, this is based on an anime. The game I haven't played yet. I'll get to it when I get to it, but I have got a backlist of games like a mofo. I will say that right now. But yeah, when I get to it, I will get to it. Maybe one day I'll review games again. I don't know. I never really cared much for that. But one I did beat, and it's very well known. It is considered a Sega gem. I I wouldn't call it a gem, but I call it the inspiration for Air Gear, Jet Grind Radio. Jet Grind Radio. Yes, this game. Now, this game was supposed to be featuring the color palette for the Dreamcast, showing off how well it could display colors. And graphically, for the time, isn't bad. To be honest with you, when I think Jet Grind Radio, I think of the anime Air Gear. I swear, Jet Grind Radio was the inspiration for this. I mean, if you ever watched the anime, you'd understand. When I look in here, for anybody who's a fan of Air Gear, in here, these look like the freaking emblems off of Air Gear. They do. Seriously. Now, I beat the game. It is tough, but a lot of times it's not tough in the its challenging department. It's tough in the fact of controls. Controls in this game are very legendary for being balls. They're ballish, but it doesn't affect it completely. You can get good at the game for practice, but the controls can really get in your way at times. I did have fun with the game. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would have had a free roam, but I heard the sequel to this, Jet Grind. I think it was like Jet Set Radio Future. I heard that was even better, which I actually kind of want to get that game. I'll think about it. Now this is the most interesting case. I went to a new video game store somewhere down down New Airs. I'm looking at colleges now. I'm thinking about taking networking. I'm decent at computer repair, only for the hardware, but I can't program video games to save my life. I've tried that. I'm not. That just wasn't me. But Anyways, for networking, yeah, it's bullshit. Sorry. Anyways, I was looking around and I found this Sonic Adventure 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. I've been looking for this game high and low. I couldn't get the original case, but I did get the disc. That's the main part. Now I have it for the GameCube, and that is awesome. But I would have preferred having the jewel case with it, but at least I have this. And at least they like put a little print on there and just send me in a freaking envelope like Crazy Taxi. That was BS. I can tell you about Sonic Adventure 2. I did review the game. There is a past review about that. I've already said. But Sonic Adventure 2, out of the Adventure series, I'm kind of even with Adventure 1 and 2. I have no hate to it, but if you want soundtrack wise, I go for Adventure 2. Some people disagree with that because there's way too much guitar. Hey, I love the guitar, what can I say? Now here's what I've been playing a little bit of, and I never got to play this as a kid because it's a kart game. I'll give you that hint. I was in Mario Kart at the time, and I never heard of this mascot because I didn't play much PlayStation. That was my dad at the time. I was more with the N64. But this is Crash Team Racing. My dad never even played Crash Bandicoot, so keep that in mind as well. So far from what I've played with this, I have Mario Kart 64, and so far, I'm kind of liking this better so far. It seems better designed. No rubber band AI. Thank God. Back then, that didn't bug me. I didn't notice. I had no mentality of what was good and what was bad when I was a kid. I mean, I was a little kindergartner, like playing Mario Kart 64, thinking to myself, "This is awesome." Now I'm older. It's still fun to me, but it's like, God damn it, what the fuck's with the rubber band AI? You know, I just kept getting frustrated at that. I mean, I try to like look past it, but it's kind of hard to when it's kind of climbing on your ass, you know. Another game I saw Game Grumps playing. I remember playing this because I have an old demo right there. A little bit of backstory on that one, and that would be Medieval. Now, from what I've looked up, look up the Super Gamer Brothers. Seriously, their LP of this is hilarious, especially Elliot, you ant-killing son of a bitch. Now, Medieval, I must say, I am kind of looking forward to playing this game, and I have no opinions on it. I have played a demo. The demo of it seemed pretty cool, but I I have no opinions on it yet until I play it. The demo seemed pretty awesome, but yeah, seriously, I have freaking old ass demo discs like right over there. There's a story behind that, and another one. I guess Jeff and Ian's gonna love me for this one. Mega Man X5. Ooh my, now we're getting juicy. Now I have X4 and X1. I don't have X2 and X3. Working on it, and I'm thinking about X6. But I watched Clement's review on that, and he said it's balls. I've heard it's good with some people, but some people I've also heard it's absolute balls. But yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it when I get to it. Now this one. This one I've been looking high and low for because I've thought about getting the series. I've had people beg me to try this series, Ian, and I finally got it. I was at a video game store called Game On, and they had it in, along with Sonic Adventure 2 and Crash Bandicoot. And that would be Metal Gear Solid. I never got the chance to play this as a kid. Well, I think my dad rented one, and I kept getting my ass killed, and I just didn't get into it. I understand how it works now because I'm older. I get the whole thing. It's like sneaking. I understand what they're trying to do with this now, and now that I'm older, maybe I can get into this better. I am looking forward to playing these games. I will admit that. And with that, there you go. Pickups for today. So please comment or subscribe. Yeah, I really need to start making more videos.